Welcome to a brief orientation for judging the Stark Reading Contest. Before we begin, we want to say thank you for agreeing to serve as a judge for this year's Stark Reading Contest. The time and preparation our contestants have devoted to their readings and the potential scholarships they can earn through this process makes your evaluation and critique of their performances extremely important. The purpose of this video is to highlight some of the most important aspects of the judging process and to provide clarification on potential points of confusion. In addition to watching this video, please thoroughly read over the Judge's Handbook and review the sample evaluation forms and master score sheets for declamation and interpretive reading inside the handbook before your scheduled competition. The Judge's Handbook can be found by going to starkfoundation.org and clicking on the Reading Contest tab at the top of the page and then going to the Directors and Judges link. We ask that you approach contestant performances with open-mindedness that takes into account their high school range of ability and training. Judges should appear attentive, interested, and patient. Please smile, nod, and genuinely be encouraging of contestants through this process. We want them to feel as comfortable as possible while they are competing. Judges should refrain from giving verbal feedback during or after any level of the contest. Instead, we encourage you to use the overall evaluation section and/or the backside of the evaluation form to note any additional commentary relating to the specifics of a contestant's presentation. Evaluation forms for both categories include a section to note on the memorized introductions that contestants give as part of their presentation. These introductions should establish appropriate context for the piece and effectively prepare the audience to listen to the selection. For declamation, the presentation should display projection of thought and emotion using appropriate natural body movements from the waist up, facial expression, voice change, and voice inflection.
Or give me death. Give me a red rose, and I will sing you my sweetest song. But the tree shook its head.
Interpretive reading presentations will also be evaluated on effectively distinguishing characters and differentiates scenes as appropriate, in addition to voice change and voice inflection and the manner of delivery, that being appropriate natural body movements from the waist up and facial expression. Although judges are not to evaluate contestants' attire and/or appearance in both categories, a contestant may not use costumes, props, or visual materials in connection with any part of his or her presentation at the contest, including but not limited to his or her delivery of the selection. However, contestants are required to use a black 1-inch 3-ringed binder to hold any manuscript or excerpt for selection. When you have finished evaluating a contestant, please put your pen or pencil down and turn your attention to the stage. Once all judges have done this, it cues the next contestant to begin their presentation. At the end of each category, the judges are to rank all 5 contestants of that category 1 through 5, 1 being the top preferred presentation, at the bottom right-hand corner of the corresponding student's evaluation form. After ranking contestants on their individual evaluation forms, the judges will indicate a rank 1 through 5, with 1 being the top preferred contestant, on the master score sheet. That will entail all 5 contestants' names for the corresponding category. Each contestant will be assigned a ranking with no contestant receiving the same rank as another contestant in the category. Again, please review both the handbook and the evaluation forms before the start of the competition. If you have any additional questions, please contact the Stark Reading Contest School Director or the Stark Foundation's Stark Reading Contest Coordinator, organizing your contest for further clarification. Thanks again, and happy judging!